back. This is Boomer Life on CL 650.
For someone who didn't get to sleep at all, she sounds quite perky, doesn't she? Dwayne always picks some gems as the intro music for our segment, and this time around in Boomer Life, we're talking about sleep. We all need it. We all have to have it, and you certainly have run into somebody in your life who hasn't had a good night's sleep. They're grumpy like a bear. So you need a good mattress. It really is the foundation of everything you do with sleep to move on through your day. And joining us today is our sleep expert, Farouk Manji from SleepShop, with 4 locations. They have them, one in Langley, one in Abbotsford, Vancouver, and Richmond. And apparently there might be a 5th one opening very, very soon. Now, we talked about the comfort test that you do. So you get the customer to come in and they do, so you have the base of the mattress, the coil spring base is the same. It's the comfort layer that they put on top of that, right? The different layers of materials that decide whether it's going to be a soft, a medium, or a firm mattress. So I go in with my wife. She likes the soft. I like the firm. We're gonna, you know, one's gonna be sleeping in the spare room. I don't know. Like, so you must have that and it's the classic. The bedroom's too hot. The bedroom's too cold. I always battle with my wife with the furnace. The house is she likes it cold. I like it warm. So you must play referee all the time. So what do you do when a couple comes in and says, my wife likes the bed soft, I like it firm? How do you fix it?
Well, after doing the comfort test, obviously generally that does indicate what happens is each will choose their own firmness, and we'll still try to find that happy medium.
And you generally can?
And generally we can. Failing that, however, having said that, is in some of the specialty mattresses that we do, we can offer up a choice of comfort in the same bed. So we can make a queen size mattress, and one half will be firm and one half will be very soft, or however they want. We can configure it that way. There are mattresses that are coming where you can actually just remove the top layer, and below, inside, you can actually reconfigure the coils because they're going to be made of latex foam.
Really?
So you can they'll have a range of firmnesses on each side.
Different sort of colors, right?
They're color coded, exactly, and you'll be able to kind of pop them in where you want and customize your sleep. So that'll eliminate the comfort, making sure you made the right comfort choice. You won't need to do a comfort guarantee because you can just change the mattress.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I remember when I bought my Natura bed from you, it has a latex base, and then it has a second sort of topper that goes on top. And I think I remember them saying you could have that in 2 different sort of thicknesses, right?
That's right.
Or one being softer, one being firmer.
That's right. So you can change the toppers. That's exactly it. So the latex comes in a soft, a medium, or a firm. And the wool will stay the same on top. The other thing is people will often feel cold or they'll feel too warm. And each person is going to be very different. But what the misnomer is that you don't want a mattress that will just keep you cool. So a lot of gel-infused, gel memory foam, that story out there, it's really more of a marketing gimmick. What your mattress should do is balance your temperature.
So a neutral temperature, regulate.
Exactly.
That's the great thing about having a down jacket.
Yes.
Like down is great in the winter here. It's like even if it's cold outside and then you walk into the supermarket, you don't feel too hot because it just keeps your temperature the same.
Exactly.
So you want that in a bed.
You definitely want that in the bed. So there's a ton of mattresses that will regulate, balance your temperature because that's what you want. And that'll help you keep asleep all night long. If you get too warm, it'll wake you out of your sleep cycle, or if you get too cold, it'll do the same thing. So mattresses that balance temperature are key to what you'd want.
All right. So we're hearing a lot about, even in this show, about the memory foam versus latex. So what is the difference? So they're both kind of foam, right?
Yes.
So how do they differ? So
memory foam and latex differ first of all in the way they're both manufactured. So memory foam is made from, it's all a petroleum-based product. Now that sounds really like, I'm not sure about that, but it's fine. I mean, everything that's used is not harmful to your body or anything. But the way the foam is cured will really differ in terms of its feel, the density, the softness. The foam itself is designed to really pressure relieve. You sink more into the foam. And then latex is kind of opposite. It's a natural made product. It's made from the sap from the rubber tree. It's definitely more of a natural and towards an all natural. There are latex mattresses that are all natural.
There's some that are it's like a synthesized version of that, right?
That's right. There's a synthetic and the natural combined, and then you can get the all fully certified 100% natural organic mattresses.
And it looks like it's got holes in it, right? It's like a sponge, like a classic sponge from the ocean. You would see holes all through it. That's the same thing with this, right?
That's right. Latex has the holes, so that's actually not designed on purpose. It is just the way the latex is poured into the molds. They have these needles that make sure that the foam is poured consistently, so that there's no variations in it. So the holes then become really airflow channels, so they just allow the latex to continue to breathe.
Yeah, and that's the one thing I notice about it is that you never really feel hot, right? You feel hot because the room is warm, but it's not coming from the bed.
It's not a mattress, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's one of the issues that the early sort of all foam mattresses suffered from, right? They were warm. So how has the industry gotten around that?
So there's more foam that are now manufactured that are open cell. So if you think of a building with all the struts and everything, and you blow the windows out. So you still have the struts there, you still have the foundation. So that would be like an open cell foam. So you got airflow going through, but the mechanics of the foam, it's there, so the integrity, all of that holds in shape. Memory foam, similar. They're now making more of an open cell memory foam, but with Tempur-Pedic, they use a climate control material on top of their foam. It's basically a very thin sheet that's coated with a material that balances your temperature. So when you feel it, it feels cold until you're kind of regulated to that temperature.
And
so
does
you
it
don't
a good
get
job
hot.
of keeping it regulated?
It does. It does a really good job of that. So
Now,
you don't hear the complaints anymore.
Now, one of the things about a memory foam bed is that, I remember trying them years ago, is that you kind of get stuck in there.
Yes.
Like you get into a bit of a valley and you want to roll over because it forms so well to your body. That is how have they gotten around that?
That's a great question and a really important distinction that even we make in the store, especially for people that are have a little bit more of a mobility issue, especially in the mattress. If you're stuck there, you want to turn from one side to the other, which is natural. Your body needs to do that.
Because I fall asleep on my side, but I know I roll on my back.
On your back, exactly. So memory foam versus latex is another important distinction there. Latex is a very quick, immediate response. So to turn, it's a lot easier just because of its springy and buoyancy. Whereas memory foam, it's kind of more that dead feel where you kind of get enveloped into the mattress. So that is one important distinction. But we let customers and we inform them that you really want to be, when you're trying the mattress, even though you may just say you sleep only on your back, we know that people turn to their side on occasion as well. Or people do it all the time. You want to make sure you're practicing that transition in a mattress because that'll help you choose the right one.
Okay, and I guess when you've got the mattress, the materials that you're going to use when you're sleeping or the pillow is vitally important. Like I have a totally different pillow from my wife. I have a memory foam pillow that I got when I got my mattress from you. And I love it. And I miss it when I'm away. But my wife has two pillows stacked up.
Yes.
And I couldn't sleep with her head cocked on an angle like that. But some people, it's a different, that's what makes the world go round. So you match the pillow to the person too.
Yes, we call it the bed for the head.
Okay.
Because your head, your upper body, that area is...
It's heavy.
It is very heavy.
Have you ever had a child fall asleep on your lap and they lose all their weight and you go...
Yes.
Their head is heavy.
Yeah, it is. So when we're comfort testing you, that's when we also pillow test you as well. We'll make sure that we find the right pillow that gives your head the right alignment. And there are some pillows that are designed for only back sleepers or only stomach sleepers or only side sleepers. And then the variable sleepers, there's a pillow designed for them as well. You want to make sure that you've got the right support between your neck and your shoulders, that your head is being supported well, because if it's not, you'll get the neck issues, you won't sleep as well, so that's also an important piece.
And then the materials that you're going to put on top. I mean, the kinds of sheets and the topper. Like the topper, really, okay, you spend all this money on a great mattress, and then you put a cheap topper on it. That's not going to deliver.
That'll defeat the purpose.
Yeah, so you need a natural product. Like someone that goes and gets a polyester topper is defeating the point of having a natural bed, right?
Exactly, and that's important too. But more and more of even the latex mattresses or the memory foam today, even the coiled ones, they're eliminating the need of a topper anymore.
Oh, really?
I mean, you'd maybe invest in a topper after 6 or 7 years.
I'm talking about the mattress cover.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean by the topper.
Yes.
You're talking the official lingo.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so this is mattress cover, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So you don't want to put a nylon, you don't want to put a polyester mattress cover on a real good quality mattress.
Absolutely, yes. You want to use the natural materials. So you can get an all cotton mattress protector. You can get one that's quilted slightly with wool, and that's a great feature to have if you have a mattress protector combined with 6 to 8 ounces of wool, for example, will help you regulate the temperature that you need throughout the year, and you won't get too hot or you won't get too cold.
Yeah, and then you get into all the different cottons. There's so many kinds of sheets out there as well. So yeah, you do the comfort test, you find the mattress, the price point, you get the right pillow, and then the right not topper,
mattress protector.
Mattress protector, and then you're off to the races. When we come back, we're going to talk about the different kinds of sleep cycles you get into, and also the kinds of furniture that you have. We're all living in smaller spaces now here in Vancouver, and we'll talk a little bit more about that with Farooq Manji, the sleep expert from SleepShop, when we continue next on Boomer Life, right here on CL 650.
Celebrating the baby boomer lifestyle. This is Boomer Life on CL 650.